Hey, welcome to the channel. In today's episode, we'll investigate the case and gather clues. I hope you enjoy. Last episode, we saw Dregg was dying. He's stuck in the spirit world and some unknown entity is trying to break him. After a while, I took Dregg back in time to the place where Dregg's deepest regret sprouted from. A mansion where the theft was being investigated. This case was handled by Grimoire Moriss, in other words, Dregg's dad.
Dregg, stay close to me. I don't want you getting lost in this big place.
Can't I just leave already? This is too boring.
And risk another catastrophe? I think not.
Another sacrifice for Tomato God!
Hello, Miss Joanna. Tell me, did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Are you calling me Satan?
Wait, no, that didn't go the way I planned it.
That one sentence describes your life perfectly.
By any chance, do you have room in your orphanage for one disrespectful kid?
If Grim still had one chance with Joanna, now it's gone. I know it looks bad, but the kid is not the type to steal. He's one of the kindest kids in the orphanage.
What can you tell me about the incident?
Honestly, not much. I was talking to Sanord when I heard Lady Tanya screaming at the boy. She started accusing the boy of stealing and demanded the police to be called. You're not allowed to touch anything till you arrived, so that's pretty much what I can tell you.
I see. Thanks anyway.
So Lady Tanya seems to be our only witness of the crime.
Shut up, kid. I'm trying to prove your innocence here, and crying is not a good testimony.
No one believes me. I didn't take the lady's toys. I don't know how the year toy got in my pocket.
Alright, take it easy. First, tell me your name.
In the orphanage, everyone calls me the captain.
Captain.
Captain. Captain.
Captain.
Captain. Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain. Captain. Captain. Captain. Captain.
Just Dave, actually.
Captain Dave. Captain!
Captain of what? Not washing clothes? When was the last time you even bathed? No, it's just Captain. I handle the smaller kids at the orphanage and they started to think me a leader of sorts. If you are the best the orphanage has to offer, I'm not impressed. Hehe, you're funny. What's your name? Dregg. Not like I expect you to remember. Dregg? What a weird name. Says the boy who is called Captain.
What's this? Is Dregg actually making a friend today? This is great news! Hey, Captain, if I prove your innocence, come to play with Dregg time to time.
What? No! It's a deal. God damn it.
By the way, you described Lady's jewelry as...
Rocks, toys, toys, yeah.
Why are you calling her missing jewelry as toys?
Isn't that why the lady is mad? Because someone stole her toys? Could it be? This idiot doesn't understand the concept of valuables?
If he doesn't understand its value, why would the boy steal it?
Are we supposed to know that Orphan or something? It sounds like that's the beginning of a friendship. Just guessing something? I don't know.
Could you get this over with so I can go home already? That was a mistake coming to this party in the first place.
Oh my gosh, Santa Claus! I thought I killed you last year when I put grease in my chimney.
Huh? What?
Don't bother, Doc. The therapists are now mountain monks after dealing with him. Protect yourself.
You're a grumpy old bastard, aren't you?
I don't know anything about the stupid rock she was wearing. Why don't you ask the boy instead?
We did, but he doesn't seem to have any knowledge about valuables, so...
I don't know and I don't care. Are we really wasting time on this?
Okay, so he's not helpful at all.
Hello, Counselor. This is your first time meeting in person. I wish it were under better circumstances, Mr. Maurice.
You know my dad?
Of course, you'll be living under a rock if you do not know the sharpest officer in Raja Kingdom.
You solve more cases than many cops even get. It honestly pains me to have someone like you handling such a small case.
Work is work. There are no small or big cases. If you solve a case when it's small, you can avoid it getting bigger later.
A life lesson indeed. Whatever.
So, what can you tell me about what transpired today?
This party was supposed to be a fundraiser for the orphanages in Raija.
You know, for a party thrown by you, there are way too few.
Food, guess, wait, yeah, I guess. There's like No one here. Yes, it was already failing as only a handful of people showed up and most of them left even before the feast.
It did feel weird that there were only a couple of people here.
I was talking with Miss Joanna when I heard Lady Tanya Belfont raising her voice at the boy and accused him of stealing. Despite my objections, she had the boy searched, and imagine my dismay when they found an earring in his pocket.
This sounds like foul play to me.
If I may ask, who searched the boy?
It was the butler.
I know how this looks. But I am telling you, it's the butler.
Mr. Wells, but I assure you he's not the type to plant evidence.
That's what everyone is saying today. And what of you? Do you suspect the boy too?
I am impartial on the matter, which is why I requested police help on this.
Oh, I see.
Is this going to be one of those "it's the butler" cases?
Unfortunately, I never got the chance to talk with him before and after the incident, so I doubt I can tell you anything about him.
What kind of fundraiser does that? That should be one of the first guests you should actually meet and talk to.
May I get some tea for you, Officer Morris?
Nah, I'm not a tea person.
At least drink something that doesn't come out of a flask or bottle, you drunk.
So what? I've never been drunk enough to beat you yet, so I'm still above the standard.
You hit me on the head yesterday.
That was a combination of respecting your elders, teaching manners and love. It's called educating your child.
Little did he know he would become a drunk himself.
The jewelry? I'm sorry, sir, but I was busy taking care of the guests. Do you notice anything?
It's so difficult to find good personnel lately, but this guy actually fits the bill.
What are you waiting for? Just arrest the kid already?
Calm down, lady. I don't rush things except when I'm in a relationship. Let's calmly go over things and solve this like adults.
Fine.
Great. So, why don't you start by telling me the order in which things happened?
That's easy. This party was thrown by Lord Norwood and we were all invited.
What's the occasion?
I don't know. I go to a lot of parties and I only came to this one because it was a chance to know Sir Norwood.
Considering the fact that an orphanage matron and an orphan were invited, I think this was a...
Circus charity yeah, definitely charity event.
This must have been some sort of charity event.
Makes sense. Otherwise, why would an orphan and a tattered lady like that woman would be invited here?
You're just jealous of her, aren't you?
Hardly. If I started getting jealous of lower life forms like them, what does that make me?
A fat lady who will do anything for attention.
Why is this kid even talking to me? Aren't we discussing the case?
What? Oh, sorry. I was distracted by Miss Joanna. What were we talking about?
That boy and that woman were sitting next to me the whole time, so it had to be him. Plus, when the boy was searched, we found one of my earrings in his pocket.
I get the feeling you're not telling me the whole story here.
Oh, but I'm not hiding anything, so why don't you stop stalling for time and arrest the kid already?
Typical aristocrats. They never answer honestly.
They do have that reputation to keep up, but she's definitely hiding something.
It's a letter to a publisher for the renewal of the magazine. How to cope with being rich.
Boo-hoo, high-class problems. Jesus.
I'm so sorry to my neighbors. I just have to do it every time. Hopefully you guys can forgive me.
That's one classy looking piano.
Allow me to play the song of my people.
How was that?
I'm never letting you touch a musical instrument ever again. Looks like a guest book. Seems like many people were supposed to come.
Something doesn't seem right. If this is the high class, you want to be seen by the counselor himself, so why did this turn out to be a flop?
Dregg, there's an ugly person here.
It's your own reflection, stupid!
Oh, it seems I inadvertently hurt my own feelings.
You're supposed to be a smart-ass cop, and then you make those kind of statements.
What's this? A glass? It has smell traces of wine left. Why is this near the pool? There are some red marks in the mouth of the glass. It's probably...
Lipstick, yeah.
This must be lipstick marks. It probably belongs to one of the ladies.
It's just a glass, why does it matter?
When solving a case, even minor details can crack a case wide open.
So in other words, he just told us this is going to be one of the groundbreaking clues in this whole story. I got a pretty good guess. Tanya is framing that boy for something he didn't do, but she planted evidence on him to sabotage the party. Am I going in the right direction here?
A glass of wine was found near the pool. Which guest did it belong to?
I'm really certain it's from Tanya.
Wine glass by the pool? I don't know anything about that.
Are you sure? You look like a person who drinks when depressed. Also, there's something on this glass that hints towards you.
Lipstick.
There are lipstick marks on the glass, and Miss Joanna isn't wearing anything like that, so it must be yours.
How do you even notice that?
A man notices, Dregg. A man notices.
Fine, it's mine. I couldn't stand the orphan's obstinate behavior and lack of manners, so I went to the pool for some peace.
I'm curious about something. How could you not notice the jewelry that you were wearing went missing?
You again?
He actually has a point. Please explain how you could not notice something that heavy in your body gone missing.
Because I wasn't wearing them when it went missing. I had put them on the table.
You actually thought that was a good idea?
I just didn't want them to get dirty. I didn't realize there would be so much food. You know how hard it is to keep them clean.
I think a more plausible explanation would be that you didn't want the jury to obstruct you while you gobbled the food up.
Why, you little...
Alright, calm down. Just one last thing. Did you take off your jewelry before or after you went near the pool?
I'm pretty sure I went to the pool after the feast.
I see. Thanks.
Hey, Dad.
What?
Is it just me or does something smell?
You think she isn't telling the truth?
No, something literally smells.
Now that you mention it, I do smell something. It's the wine glass. Why is it giving such a weird odor? As if something was mixed in it.
I've got one thing to say and it's going to sound really weird, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Drugs! They all do drugs!
I'm not allowed to drink while the party was going, so it's not mine.
Damn, we've gotta hire this butler. He's really good at his job, isn't he?
Oh, yes. I was charged with arranging the event.
What exactly was your...
Agenda, costume, thoughts, opinion, job. I don't know. Thoughts? No, not his thoughts. What exactly was his agenda, or was he doing? If it's not agenda, it's going to be job. Final.
What exactly was your job at the party?
I was tasked with arranging this room and preparing the food for the party.
I'm noticing this now, but you're a man of a few words, aren't you?
Apologies, my work requires me to speak formally and fast as time is important for my master.
Very well. Thanks anyway.
I doubt the butler is going to be in on it. Too bad, I thought this was going to be a case about the butler did it, but apparently it is not. Okay, the good old doctor. You going to be helpful or not?
Dr. Klaus, I was hoping I could identify this awful smell this class is giving.
What am I, a dog?
A doctor dog? That would be something to see.
Look, the sooner we get this case solved, the sooner we can...
Start the party, woo!
No, get out.
Don't you want to get out of this place? So help me get you out.
Fine, give me the glass. It's nothing special, just some stomach medicine to help digest the food.
Of course you would need it with her stuffing her mouth every which way.
What hack came up with this? I could make better medicine with my eyes closed.
Is something wrong with the medicine?
Of course! As you can smell, this one is giving off foul odor after being exposed to air. Secondly, this medicine has side effects, including but not limited to headaches, stress, and in some minor cases, flatulence.
That explains why Lady Tanya is being so aggressive. Thanks for the info, Doc.
So, in other words, she has to fart a lot. Oh, Tanya. That's why she's all the way up there. She's all the way up. Just like this song. All the way up there.
Ah, yes, I was invited to this charity by Sir Norwood.
Any reason he specifically invited?
You, Lady Tanya, the orphan, the doctor. I guess the orphan? No, Sir Norwood told me to bring any orphan along to help the people here understand the sad situation of these children.
Too bad it backfired.
It was doomed from the start. Just look how only a few even showed up. Most left before the dinner even began. I really feel bad for Sir Norwood. I heard he's reaching out to any orphanage he could find to help them, but the aristocrats are barely responding to his efforts.
So, the boy was randomly chosen to come. That means this death wasn't planned out, but randomly put into action.
That's actually very good to know, because right now I actually think that child is not the culprit. Actually, where are the earrings actually anyway? We haven't found them yet, we only have talked about them, but we don't have them. Tanya said they were at the table. Let's investigate the table. Because, you know, they caught him, so the earrings must be somewhere and it's part of the evidence.
That is one huge cake.
Just looking at it is giving me diabetes. Something is written below it.
It says angel cake. Apparently it's a type of cake that doesn't have butter in it and is held together by egg whites.
This is the first time seeing such a type of cake. The rich sure know how to invent the good stuff.
It also seems someone took a direct bite out of it. You can even see the teeth marks where it was bitten. Judging by how small the teeth are, I'd say they probably belong to
the orphan.
It has to be him. I'll check it out.
So I guess we'll have to go talk to the orphan now. Where's Halfie? Here he is. The cake was really delicious.
So you ate it. What else can you tell me about it when you were eating it?
Sorry, I was too busy to notice anything.
About the cake, did you?
Do it, swallowed it, made it, hit the jewelry inside, spoiled it, took a direct bite.
Did you took a direct bite out of the cake?
Yes, it was so tasty I couldn't resist.
It's not something you should be proud of. Anything else before or after you can tell?
Now that you mention it, I did hear some weird whistling noises before the dinner.
Whistling? Someone trying to send a message across?
This would be so funny if those whistling noises were actually Tanya farting in the background. Well, she's trying to hide it.
Did you like the cake? It was made by our butler. I believe he can tell you more.
I told you to leave the butler alone, but oh well, let's go have a friendly talk to the butler and see what he has to say about it.
Did you like the angel cake? It's a new recipe from my master.
Counselor Norwood came up with that? I didn't know he was a chef.
It doesn't matter.
Well, can you tell me why the cake was kept in front of...
the orphan? Yeah, the orphan.
That was just a mere coincidence due to the shifting of the seating arrangement.
The seating arrangement was changed? Why?
Another guest was supposed to come, so we had to make adjustments to accommodate them.
But didn't many guests left before the feast even began, so why couldn't you have the guests seated in one of those empty chairs? What are you hiding?
I apologize, but since the guest is not related to the crime, I refuse to speak more.
Maybe I should ask the counselor about it.
I'm afraid he will give you the same answer as mine. Please concentrate on the task at hand.
What are these guys trying to hide about the guest in question?
Wait, is that the butler actually the butler from Sir Norwood or the butler from the secret guest? Because that would be explaining a lot. Because Sir Norwood doesn't know the recipe and he says his master made it, so... Sir Norwood...
I didn't even get to eat the cake! Lady Tanya started screaming we had to stop everything.
That's one way to bust a party. Great job, Tanya. Great job. Oh, by the way, if you want more medieval cop content, subscribe. I'll have more videos like this out in the future. Oh, and the creator VazNJ keeps making new games every month, so I'll be uploading those new games as well, so subscribe. The cake? I didn't even touch it since the boy was gobbling it up and I didn't want to get his germs on me.
Not even one bite?
No!
Good for you to have control of your desires.
Get lost! You actually deserve that one, Grim. That little thief? What about him?
I just talked to him and he doesn't seem the type to steal from someone because...
He's innocent, he's too busy eating food, he doesn't understand jewelry, he has good manners, he doesn't have the strength, he lost people. Yeah, he doesn't understand jewelry.
He simply doesn't know what jewelry is, nor he knows their value.
What? Did that kid appeal to your soft side with his fake tears and innocent smile? Don't be fooled. That kid is very cunning and aggressive. Just look at what he did to my hand.
Looks like a bite mark.
Yes! When I tried to confront him about the missing jewelry, he became aggressive and bit me.
Bite mark doesn't appear to be fake. I better make a note of it.
A few moments later.
Listen, I'm serious, I've just come out of a relationship.
If the kid actually bit her, I would actually give him that. But if the kid didn't bite her, then how did she get those bite marks on her hand? Wait, there is not an option to talk about the bite marks to the orphan? I can't talk about it? I would say this is some dialogue that is missing. There should be an option.
What can you tell me about Lady Tanya's?
Truly weight, lineage, clothes, eating habits, jewelry, yeah.
I think she was wearing a diamond necklace along with a diamond ring and earrings.
That was too accurate.
Well, not this big deal, but she was kind of shoving it in everyone's face to brag about it.
It's as if she was asking to be robbed.
To be fair, she's always like that, so anybody who knew her did not mind it much.
I see, thank you for the information.
Oh, Tanya would be that kind of person I could not stand. Brag about stuff and show off and oh no, that's not.
Lady Tanya claims that the boy bit her when she tried to confront him.
That lying spoiled brat!
Whoa, calm down, there's no need to get angry.
That's mental image of the matron is breaking like glass. Of course, I'm mad. We all saw what happened. The boy never touched her, let alone bite her.
But she has...
Yeah, she has teeth marks.
Lady Tanya has real teeth marks on her hand where the boy bit her.
I don't know what she told or showed you, but that lady is not telling the truth. I don't even know why she came to the party. She doesn't look like the donating type anyway.
Well, this is confusing. I need to think about this more.
I think it's quite clear. Tanya's trying to frame the orphan.
Alright, I think that's everything we can gather.
So, what do you think? The boy did it?
The evidence is all over the place. Besides, it doesn't seem like many people are telling the truth.
So, what are you going to do?
Watch and learn, boy. You're about to see some awesome detective work.
Adults who try to act cool are so lame.
Nevertheless, prepare yourself.
Alright guys, I'm going to end it here. Let me know in the comment section who you think is actually a culprit. Probably you already know because it's already an old game, and so I'm sorry for that. But in the future we'll have more interaction, I'll promise you that. Without further ado, let's roll the outro. Alright guys and gals, don't forget to sub if you want more medieval cop content. Next episode we'll break this case wide open and solve it. Leave a like or a comment if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao!